counsel. In your brief, you argue that interpreting B3E as taking jurisdiction away would raise serious questions under the exceptions clause. You want to answer that serious question?
I certainly don't want to answer that question, Your Honor, but I think this Court might have to if it concludes, if it rejects all of our jurisdictional arguments, such that there is really no way for this Court to exercise its essential function under Article 3, which is to ensure the uniformity of federal law, including a very important federal statutory provision in AEDPA.
Well, it says that, not with respect to AEDPA, but subject to such exceptions and regulations as Congress may make. Why isn't this just an exception that Congress has made?
Sure. So if you reject all of our jurisdictional arguments, and given the potential unavailability of original habeas petitions by federal prisoners after Jones v. Hendricks, there is really no viable way for this Court to be able to ensure the uniformity of federal law here. Now, the amicus brief by the federal courts professors lays this out very well and summarizes the scholarship, but this case is a unique one in the sense that original habeas has always functioned as a safety valve here. That's what the Court has always pointed to. And if that's not available, and if certiorari is not available under any of our arguments, then that is why I think we come into serious problems here with the exceptions clause. And I think the Court can simply avoid all of that if it narrowly construes B3E as it has always done in the only two cases where it's interpreted that provision in Stewart and Castro and exercises jurisdiction on one of our narrower arguments, and therefore directly resolve the conflict over B1.
But we've never held that the exceptions clause does not mean what it says, have we?
I'm not aware of any decision by this Court resolving that question, no, and I don't think that this is the case to do it because of the avoidance, the avenues we've given this Court to exercise jurisdiction on some other narrower ground.
Thank you, Counselor. Justice Thomas? Justice Alito?